Right, you're finished. Found you. There you are. I need some cover fire over here. God damn it, I need covering fire. Don't just stand around. Cover fire. I need some help over here. Get over here now. Get over here. Fly, you fools. I'm too important to die. You're not worth that paperwork. People shall hear of my heroism. Scared you off, have I? I've assessed the situation, and I'm going. You can't kill me. There'll be paperwork. Plebeian. Riffraff. Rabble-rouser. We meet again. Ready for more? You should have run. Blazes! You'll pay a hefty fine for that. Why are you lying around? Get up and fight! You devil! Where on earth did you come from? If it's a fight you want, then a fight you'll get. Am I invisible or are you an invalid? Which is it? I live in fear knowing you people can reproduce. In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not. Fine, you win. Leave me alone. All right, peasant, you've won. That really hurts. I'm actually bleeding, you bastard. Let them eat dust. Have at them. The ground is yours. Take it. I'm in touch with humanity. People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them. It must be horrible to live in places without luxury. Life at the top is immensely satisfying. Cretinous fool. You people are insufferable. Careful, that's worth more than you are.
Show yourself. Did you hear me? I said show yourself.
You can't escape me. Fish out of water. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. Half-wit. Were you born stupid? Try again. Swoop around and strike. Let's end this. Flank them. Don't just stare at them, kill them. To kingdom come. Buy your own lock to open. Stop sleeping on the job and wake up. Did you hear me? What? Oh, so that's what a dead body looks like. Ugh, you're not worth the paperwork. People shall hear of my heroism. I wasn't privately educated for this. Forget it. Something odd is happening. Here I go again. Guard duty. I'm not afraid of you. I guess I can spare a few minutes. Trying to elevate your status by being seen with me? It won't work. You've mistaken me for someone else. Don't touch the wallet. Yes? What is it? Shoot him! Who? What the? Hey. What? What? You're as common as muck. The world will be better off without you in it. I will shatter you into 1,000 pieces. You will rue the day. This is a restricted area, and you are intruding. You're a pickpocket, no doubt. A pauper come to rob hard-working people. This is getting really tiresome. Eat this. On guard. You're mine. Take it. Here we go. You horrible, terrible beast. If I was poor enough, I'd eat you for dinner. Get your beast under control. Marco. But I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Why do people of your sort always have to cause trouble? Well, I say, my goodness. Good grief. Good God, hide! Let this troglodyte waste bullets. Don't just stand there, get behind cover. Damn it, let's just save ourselves. This isn't worth dying over. Retreat. This'll sort you out. Prepare to meet your maker. I've got my eye on you, tramp. Forget it. Well, I tried. This is too much work. What a public servant dies in me. Will they remember me? At the office. Do not go gentle into that good night. What on earth am I supposed to tell human resources? You really chose the worst possible time to die, didn't you? This is precarious. Fall back. They have the upper hand. Fall back. Fall back to secure ground. You'll get a fine for that. Come to tear down our success, have you? I guess I can afford another one. We are salvation.
I'll get a medal for this.
For the Queen! Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime, see how the other half live. Greetings and salutations. Sorry, I'm really busy. Please, you're lowering my status. Shouldn't you be in Eastminster with the other thugs? Fine. Are you beggars ever going to leave me alone? Wouldn't you prefer to talk to someone more on your level? Greetings, friend. A fine day it is. Why, hello. What was your name again? Ah, a man of culture. How goes things? Pleased to make your acquaintance. You've made something of yourself. I respect that. It's nice to be in the presence of other sophisticated types. Destroy them! Huh? Who's there? You're nothing. Any last words? Prepare to be civilized. You're humiliating. You take away my appetite just looking at you. You learn to keep your nose out of other people's business. You thug! Christ almighty! That hurt! Not really. So long as this is done, I'll be able to sleep at night. I had everything all set up and ready to go. Kingsley II was just about to submerge when a crowd of locals, Thames folk, marched in with their pitchforks. Somehow, they also knew about the existence of the bomb. How they came across this classified information, I do not know. Anyway, they carried off Kingsley II like some maiden in distress, and said if I ever returned, they'd shoot on sight. 5 more seconds. After all my years in the civil service, I've been assigned the first job I can't do alone. I need the help of someone capable. Seeing as I work for the government, I had to seek external help. I chose you. Meet me at the lake in Wandsworth, the big one. Without tangible results, I cannot grant you an exemption. So my thanks will have to do. Farewell. We did it. Activating manual override on Kingsley II. You mean kill them? Well, I could have tried. And I may have even succeeded. But wiping out a settlement of civilians isn't my style. Seeing as your job mostly consisted of standing around, I wouldn't be so disparaging. Here, your tax exemption. I'll have it officially confirmed once I return to Westminster, which can't come soon enough. Much to think about, yes. What on earth are you doing here? And here, something extra from the Foreign Office Treasury. They won't miss it. I've studied the theory, but it would be a death sentence for either of us to go down there. I was worried it would come to this. You'll need to improvise. I'm sure you can think of something. Just do it quickly before he has time to do anything drastic. Good thinking. Best to deal with the black sheep alone rather than the whole flock. Nicely done. They're a superstitious bunch. They believe it would be best to leave the bomb alone. My countless hours preparing for this seemingly meant nothing to them. Maybe he'll do it, you know. This lake has been transformed from the gates of hell to just another drop in the bucket of this irradiated, polluted world. The bomb is identical to the lab reconstruction, except for some paint. Perhaps another time. This matter is rather pressing. The weight of it keeps me awake at night. Then I want you to immediately swim back up and give your report. We can decide where to go from there. Okay. Beginning the procedure. Stand by. Farewell. Fiction will often tell you there comes a time in people's lives, no matter how ordinary, where they must rise to the greater good. London may not realize it, but it shall awaken tomorrow under far less perilous circumstances. Stand by and be ready for anything. I cannot be interrupted during the procedure. I can't believe what I'm hearing. It seems like he knows what he's talking about. We could send down a commuter or a Thames folk. But I don't trust anyone other than myself to do this successfully. One wrong move and London is finished. So that leaves my good friend, Kingsley II. This is ridiculous. The conditions I have to work under. Why bother playing by the book? The bomb's still down there. Undetonated. We must render the detonation mechanism inoperable. Well, pip, I've got everything set up. We just need Kingsley II. Once again, I'm going to have to ask you to hold your horses. Quickly, get your affairs in order. He should be making contact. Thank you. This assignment has taken up a considerable chunk of my life. You too. I can tell we're kindred spirits, you and I. He made it. Okay, I want you to swim down there and see how similar the bomb is to the lab reconstruction. Seeing as I will be remotely controlling him from the surface, yes. As I said, I don't trust anyone other than myself. He may have read the stolen files, but did he understand them? And did you build these automobiles or repair them? Then there's nothing left for it. That bomb must be defused, no matter what the cost. I'm afraid you have to be the one to pay that cost. Hysterical locals cannot be the reason London remains in a constant state of peril. If these Thames folk know, then Arthur must know. I can only assume he doesn't care. Well, that floods me with confidence. The second landed right here, in this lake. It's a miracle it didn't detonate. But miracles don't last. I can't believe I agreed to this. But why, when the path to exemption is so easy? The tithe collectors always catch up with you in the end. Let's go. He doesn't say much. Well, he doesn't say anything. But he's a great listener. It's done. The truth is, there's nothing to tell. I'm a problem solver. I'm given assignments and I do them the best I can. That's been my life since I was a child. I studied the theory as well as the actual schematics of the bomb for months. I conducted several pilot experiments in the lab before even thinking about doing this for real. What's that? I hear something. The gentry have been watching you closely. Specifically your finances. They estimate your annual revenue to be in excess of 5,000 tickets. You know what that means? Taxes. Go on then. You are hired help. You don't get to make decisions. I'd sooner be left alone than have this charlatan have his way with it. Understood? Are you sure about that? Good. Here's the exact coordinates of his whereabouts. 2 nuclear bombs hit London directly. The first hit what is now called the Blight, near Newham and Greenwich. That was enough to kill nearly all of the population. Do you know how much time has gone into this? It's not as simple as cutting a red wire and calling it a day. Whoa, hold your horses. I never said I wanted you to pay. I'm not a tithe collector. My name is Kingsley Baxter. I work for the Foreign Office. These days, the gentry consider everything outside their walls foreign. So my job is to ensure problems in the wastes don't become problems for Westminster. I have contacts, people who can make your little tax problem go away. They could even make you exempt for life. So how does that sound? Kingsley II. Just a few more minutes. You should feel fortunate. People have gone to far greater lengths than you've just done to avoid taxes. He's nearly there. You there? I refuse to believe you understood my files, but you at least looked at the pictures, correct? As I said, my job is to ensure problems in the wastes don't become problems for Westminster. A nuclear warhead detonating a few miles away would cause a fair few problems, I'd say. This gun right here is laser. It will split every atom in your body in quarters. Approximately 10 seconds until he reaches the warhead. When I asked you to bring me Kingsley II, I meant alone. Yes, I didn't forget. So not really an engineer then. More of a mechanic. There's something written crudely on the side. It says, Hegel. How strange. Do not touch it. There are 2 things I need you to do for me. To understand why, I will recount my first attempt at conducting this operation. First, I need you to get back Kingsley II before they scrap him for parts. If you can make them see reason, do so. Their leader is a man named Pike. I'd go and get him myself had they not promised to shoot me on sight. At least you'll begin on somewhat neutral ground. Second, I need someone to watch my back while I perform this maneuver. My attention must be fully focused on defusing the bomb. Just get him back as soon as you can. Here's the exact coordinates of his whereabouts. You see that? Beautiful. Even after Armageddon, the countryside never ceases to amaze. Okay. Back to the lab, I guess. Hopefully I get reassigned. This can be someone else's problem. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Kingsley II is in peril. Go. Meet me in Wandsworth. Then we'll talk. I was so close. So close. Farewell, friend. Is your tantrum over? You came all the way out here just to back out now. I picked you for this assignment because I believed you to be of sound temperament. Perhaps I was wrong. Return when you come to your senses. Perhaps that is true. Those who surprise you the most are often those you least expect. Engineering what Exactly. Kingsley II coming back up, submerging. Don't bother running. All right, you called my bluff. But hear me out. If we do this, you shall receive your exemption. Let's discuss. What the fuck is going on? What's going on? Where's Kingsley II? When you're ready, we'll begin. Are you ready? I can hardly believe it. That's what they'll tell you. In reality, they're just not very good at it. And by it, I mean fighting. Their mutations hinder them in that regard. And if you're not good at something, why fight nature? Why bother? But don't let them fool you. Just because they can't act on it doesn't mean they don't have the same killer instincts that we do. Kingsley II is a robot. He's a waterproof model, so the only danger down there for him is rust. But he'll be done long before that happens. As you can see, he's absent from our little meet and greet. Captured by some unruly locals. That's ridiculous. Anything could set it off down there. A sunken paddleboat, an earthquake, a restless fish. No. It's simply too dangerous to be left in the hands of fate. If it goes off, it'll be as if London never recovered from that dreadful day all those years ago.